Hi again, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to do another one of my new starts just because I have time and the house is peace and quiet, and I'll show you a little bit of it. It's going to be this Christmas project. I don't have a timeline for finishing it, so it's going to be on my WIPGO board. I'll give you a closer look. I will show you closer. Hold on. I don't know if you can see this well enough on this example page, but this blue area, that's all going to be half stitches. Everything else is a full cross. Okay, here we go. I started the first stitch. This is the center of the chart and is the area of the right sleeve of Mrs. Claus where she is reaching up to adjust Santa's scarf. There are a few colors here. I'm stitching 2 strands over 2 threads, and this is DMC 725. Now, pardon me for a moment as I mark this. I'm just going to do a light coloring here so I know where I am. Apologize for blockages in view. Okay, and one more goes under here. Like so. I did a light pencil line to make this mark the center. I'm not going to grid the whole thing though. I don't think I really need to. I'll just be careful. Now this one goes down here somewhere, but I'm not actually parking it. I'm just kind of getting it out of the way for right now. Because I do need a couple more stitches down there. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 down there. Okay. There's that little corner. Get that out of the way. And next I need, just a minute, I have to get this out of the way. Sorry everybody. I don't have a lot of room here. Okay, what's that little sideways ask? Oh, okay, that's the purple. Okay, just 1 second here. I'll go back to the yellow in a minute. Nope, not that one. Now we need 3746. Again, this is part of the sleeve. Put a small piece in here. Oh, that might work okay. How many stitches have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Yeah, that might work. I have no idea when I'm going to get this finished. Maybe by next Christmas? I'll probably wind up framing it, but it also could be a cute pillow. I don't know, we'll see. See what I feel like when the time comes. I'm sorry for threading needles while we chat, but that's what has to be done when you have a few colors. Actually, right in this area too is the bottom part of Santa's scarf, I think. That's what it looks like on the chart anyway. Sometimes it's hard to tell. It looks easier what it's supposed to be once you actually stitch it. Most of the time. Okay, so that one goes, hang on again as I look here, next to that singleton on the left. Okay, there we go. So, that one goes right there. And yes, it's on the other side of the grid line, because I do have an exact grid line here. So let me just park this. Well, actually tuck in the back, not park it. Come on. Make sure I'm not tucking down that yellow. Nope, that's okay like that. Alright, good. Push it out of the way. Actually, I probably shouldn't have put it over there. That's okay. I should have moved it up. Okay, 1. And 2 on the next row. to use a Q-snap, but mine are old. I did ask for another one for Christmas. And I soaked them in hot water, and they're not tight enough. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. So hopefully, Santa is good to me, because that will be helpful. And then I can roll up this extra fabric. There. There's those two. I think there's only one more. There's that one. And those two. I'm just marking lightly in pencil what I've done on this book. It's my book. I don't care if I mark it up. It's all good. And one more. Okay. On the right, the left-hand side of the two I just did. Okay, there's one more. Pull that out of there because I need it in a minute. Okay. There's those 4 stitches. Tuck it back in this way. A little scrap bucket over there. Okay, now, so the yellow goes right next to that one. Okay. Back in business with the yellow. Just a sec, let me re-thread the needle. Whoops. Are any of you working on Christmas projects in anticipation of the future? I've been seeing a few whip parades lately, and people are doing like Vlogmas, Flossmas, Quiltmas, whatever you want to call it. That's been kind of fun to see. I might do something along the lines next season, but I was thinking of doing it sort of how it suits my family and my life, because my husband's birthday happens to be December the 12th. So I could do 12 days of something, because that would finish up on Christmas Eve. We'll see. I'll keep it in the back of my mind anyway. Okay, so the yellow one's next to the purple one, and then we have 2 more underneath it. Okay. Whoops, that's not the right hole. There we go. I like using 28 count because it's actually fairly easy to see. 32 gets a little tricky. There, I hope you guys can see that. I'm not blocking in any way here. There. There's those 3 yellows. And I think it's time to stop that color. Okay. This is all like the edge of her sleeve. The entire thing is backstitched with, what are we using? 838. The whole thing's backstitched with 838, eventually. Okay, what was that little, hang on, dark brown? No, just a minute, what's that? Okay, I'm going to have to investigate that further, because there's two different sizes of dots in this chart. One's white and one's 838. I'm going to have to look a bit closer on that one. Make sure I got the right one. Okay, what's this sideways triangle? 906. We'll do that. Okay. This is part of Santa's scarf because it comes down from underneath the sleeve. In a big long row. Sorry. Did not mean to bump the tripod. I'm just going to stop this in a second, see if I can get you just a touch closer. And so you can see it the right way around. Not that it looks like much of anything at the moment, but get an idea. Hang on. Okay. Alrighty, we'll go with that. I think you can probably see relatively well. Now let me just double check the chart here because I have to make 4 green stitches down here, I think. Just a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then there's some more after that, so I'll double check momentarily. Right along that line. This green is going to be part of the scarf, which leads me to believe that the yellow, or underneath the yellow, is going to be white. But I'm going to have to double check on the example, model stitch picture, whatever you want to call it. And see where the heck all the white is and make sure I got the right symbol. Whoops, I think I have a knot. Hold on. Yep, I do. Yikes. Let's not have that happen. No, 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 no. Sorry, everybody. There. Okay. Alrighty. Now let me just try and reorient myself here. It's really hard for me to see in this camera when I'm actually filming. It's kind of on a funny angle. And it's not my phone, it's a camera, so I can't actually see in the screen what I'm even filming. I'm just aiming as best I can. Okay, there's those 4. Let's dangle it a bit so there's no more knots. And finish that one stitch. Now, consultation of the chart again. Whoops. Oh, sorry everybody. Dang it. Oh, that's my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 skip, and then 1, 2 singletons. Okay. So I have to skip 2 stitches and remove the dog hair. Come on. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay, so that one's not going to be stitched right there. That'll be something else. And then there's this one also that's not going to be stitched. That'll be something else. So then we go down 1 more and make the stitch there. Let's double check. 1 blank stitch for something else, 2 blank stitches for something else. Okay, let's complete that stitch. And that is only 1. I think there's 2 on the next row. Yes. Oh, no, I lie. 1 more, and then there's 2. Okay. So 1 more exactly like that. I'll just do those stitches and then I'll shut this off because you guys get the idea now, I think. I think this is going to be a really cute project when it is done. It's very sweet and cozy looking. Although the elves, they look a bit more like fairies to me. Because that one in the top's flying and holding the lantern, which is like, okay, whatever. There's one. And this one is two. One and two. So, thank you kindly, everybody, for joining me for this. I do appreciate it. And I hope you join me for future videos, be it whatever. Sometimes it's cross-stitch like this. I am working on a quilt at the moment. Various things going on. But I do appreciate your time because, you know, Christmas and everyone's busy and all. Thanks, everybody. Take care.